Handstand line readjust. Once you're balanced in the handstand, you need to start programming your body to perform all the cues that are responsible for creating a straight line that runs from the base of your wrist all the way up to your feet. Most of the time, the line breaks at the shoulders because they aren't open enough, so the arms aren't perfectly overhead. This then causes a compensation, usually at the lower back, and creates the classic banana shape that everyone dreads. If you've been doing your overhead shoulder extension homework without compensating at the spine, you should have that ability covered. Then it's a matter of cueing the overhead extension into your handstand whilst having to simultaneously contend with all the other factors involved in creating the line, as well as balancing. So number one, reach overhead with your arms without arching your back. Think biceps to ears while keeping your ribs down, or use any other personal set of cues that will help you remember this action. Next, you'll want to keep your ribs down as your arms are reaching overhead as much as possible, and you'll posteriorly tilt your pelvis. This will help to get rid of any lumbar extension, any break at the lower back. Again, practice the posterior pelvic tilt, simply standing up first before you implement it into your handstand. You must understand these individual and isolated movements before you can really think about doing them while you're upside down. Finally, you'll want to develop a feel for when your feet are right above your hands, because what generally happens when people posteriorly tilt their pelvis is that they bring their legs along for the ride, and this creates a big pike at the hips and breaks your line. So you want to film yourself and start to develop a feeling for when your feet are right above your hands. To summarize, you should practice all of the individual requirements and make mental notes of how to implement them. This way, when you jump into the chaos of trying to rebalance yourself upside down, you'll have your reference points and know what feelings you're looking for in the shoulders, hips and legs.